And I'm Jonathan Gonzalez. Kathy is off tonight. Now, that burglary comes at a time of real concern over recent break-ins across the valley. Let's get right to NBC4's Tracey Leong, live for us in Woodland Hills with new video and what the homeowner is saying tonight. Tracey.
Yeah, Jonathan, this was absolutely frightening for the homeowner who didn't want to be identified or go on camera because understandably they are still shaken up by what happened earlier tonight. They say the two burglary suspects got in by breaking their sliding glass door at the time when they were gone around 7 o'clock tonight. They say their dog was inside the home. They were worried that something had happened. Fortunately, their dog was not harmed, but they also say their alarm did not go off after that window was broken. Here's video from that Tesla we're talking about that captured part of the burglary. A neighbor tells me they also saw these two men leaving the home carrying the homeowner's safe. That neighbor says they called the homeowner to ask if they were getting a package delivered because it seemed suspicious when they saw these two people outside. You see the men running out of the home and then over to a black four-door Mercedes. They put the items they were carrying inside the trunk and then they speed off. At this point, the Tesla driver then decides to follow them down the street, and you can see the license plate is covered.
Black Mercedes four-door comes flying down the road at very high excessive speed. We put our hands up in the air like, what are you doing? Looks like he was going to make a U-turn to come back to us. That's what we thought. But there was a Tesla that had apparently seen what had happened, was chasing him. He made a U-turn and apparently tried to maybe go after the Tesla, but he actually hit a white Prius.
Here's footage of the Mercedes after the accident when the Prius hit it. This was about a half mile from where the home was burglarized. The LAPD tells me the driver and passenger ditched the car after they were unable to drive it anymore and then ran off. Investigators still need to look into the car and the trunk to see if they can recover any of those stolen items. The homeowner tells me they hope that their safe is recovered because about $50,000 worth of items and cash were inside that safe. The LAPD is also looking into whether this Mercedes was involved in any other break-ins in this area recently. Reporting live in Woodland Hills, Tracey Leong, NBC4 News.